All right, guys, welcome back to Yospill. So tonight, what we are doing, if you look over here on the bench, we have some PPE OEM size stainless steel valves. We have our Brian Crower springs and retainers out of the head that came off the CSX. We have our old lifters and PT cam sliders right here. What we're going to be using is DCR SRT4 style lifters, and then we have a couple sets of these that we're going to we can pick the best ones out of those. But what we're mostly going to focus on tonight is cleaning up the ports on this head. So you can see I already started on these three, cleaned them up, cleaned up the casting, and you can see all the metal down here. That is not paint, metal. Zoom in. But if you look, I don't know how well you're going to see it on the camera, right here, see this slag from the casting marks and everything? Basically, this is not really a port and polish job. This is just cleaning up all the casting so I can smooth everything out. If you see here, nasty, all this little casting extra pieces and everything like that. And then these three ports, you see this is nice and smooth, that is nice and smooth. Everything's nice and smooth. Using my little headstands here. I also clean the head and, you know, set up a little porting stand here. So we have this bit that kind of cleans up the aluminum pretty quick. Then we have a sanding bit right here on our Dremel that's hanging up with an extended thing. The reason why you want to use one of these is so you don't nick the sides of the head and everything. You don't want to damage the surface or your intake manifold, you know, seals, because then you're going to have boost leaks. And another thing that I always advise is put a little tape down on the edges so you don't, you know, nick up the head. You can see right here I hit it a little bit, but I can sand that out with some sandpaper, which will be fine. But see, that's pretty much protected it most of the way. So all of this right here, you don't want to hit your valve seats and everything. So another process we're going to have to do is lapping all the valves, everything like this. This might be 1 or 2 part video because this process is not quick. It takes a long time to do. So I'm going to put you guys on the time lapse. I'm going to get to the 4th port over here and hope you guys enjoy. All right, guys, so after that long time lapse, that was probably like a minute, 2 minutes for you guys, but that was literally just doing 1 port and then making the rest match. And I've probably been working on this head for 4 hours, 3-4 hours. Yeah, head porting is crazy. So the next step, what I want to do is I want to get the exhaust valves in so I can cover up the holes and protect them. So while I'm working on the exhaust, or intake valves in, so while I'm working on the exhaust, I can't hit the valve seats. These little things right here, a little shiny chrome line, is actually where the valve, you know, sets in the head and protects it from, not protects it, but what actually stops the airflow, so when the valve closes, you don't have any leak by your valve. And with these brand new valves, I'm going to have to lap them. If you don't know what that is, you basically take compound, you put it on here, you put your valves in your holes, and you make them cut a new line around the valves so that they have a perfect seal with your head. So I'm gonna show you guys that as well. But first we gotta get to the exhaust and get to some more porting, and hope you guys are enjoying the video. Stay tuned. All right, guys, well, the GoPro died, and as you can see, it's daytime already outside. So I started working on this head at like 5 o'clock yesterday afternoon, and I'm still out here porting on it, and it's now, oh, my phone died too. I think it's 7 o'clock in the morning or so. So let me show you what I've done so far. There's a really nasty hump right here in the exhaust chamber. So I started cleaning that up, making this a nice smooth transition right through here. I got some more to do, but I'm gonna put you guys back on time lapse on the second GoPro, and hopefully we can at least get this head completely ported. We're not gonna polish this head or nothing like that. We are going for just smooth flowing. We don't need any crazy polishing or anything like that. It's a turbo car. The turbo is gonna spool. The compression is, you know, like 10.5 to 1. So we just need good valve seal, good port work, and we can make our power we want to make. So let's get back to work, and hopefully I'll get done with this pretty soon and get to editing and uploading this video so that I can actually get to starting on the valve lapping and everything else in the next video. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Well, guys, that's going to be it for this video. That is how to port a 428 cylinder head. So, things I do and don't like about this cylinder head. Intake side, is amazing. The way the chambers are set up, the way the bowls are set up, it's a really good flowing head. The exhaust side is very interesting. So while I was waiting to get my second GoPro, I had to go up to the house and get it out of the house. I actually looked up flow numbers on the stock 420A head, and the exhaust at like 400 lift flows like 180 CFM. The intake flows plenty. So a lot of the stage 2, stage 3 ported heads that I found online, pretty much they only focus on the exhaust. If you guys noticed earlier in the video how nasty the casting was, so basically on the intake side, all you really need to do, if you have a 420A head and you're going to attempt to port it yourself, is pretty much clean up the casting in the bowl. If you guys are wondering what the bowl is, basically from the back of the valve, this little bowl shaped area to the valve right here sticks to its name, the bowl. So on the exhaust side of this port, I've been working, if you can tell in the time lapses, really hard on the bowl area because there's this huge hump that goes right here. And you can see I got them pretty good, nice and symmetrical. I'm not trying to go overkill on this head because I don't want it to lose the flow characteristics it has. Like I said, the flow is not that bad for the design of head it is. And with the high compression we're having, and we should be ordering cams for it, we shouldn't have any issues, you know, spooling the turbo or anything. So I don't want to go overkill. This is not an all motor, you know, setup. It doesn't need to have some massive ports. That's the good thing with boost, is the motor can be kind of inefficient and still makes great power. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, give Yospill a thumbs up, you know, give us a subscription. If you guys enjoy the content, share it with your friends. I couldn't personally find any other 420A videos online of ported 420A cylinder heads. So if you guys have 420As, Eclipses, or anything like that and enjoyed the video, share it on your groups. I'm not part of every group, so I can't share to every page, but add me to the page. I'll be more than interested, or more, yeah, I'll be interested in looking at more ported 420A heads. I couldn't find any videos specifically for 420A head online, so you know, this could be a first. So hope you guys enjoyed. As always, you guys are the best.